As I wrote this week's Sunday note, many around the world were in the midst of observing Passover and Easter. In normal times, families would have gathered in joyous celebration to recall important moments that define their religious traditions. This year, those gatherings had to become quite limited, or characterized as virtual comings together, where we had to make the most of our need to maintain distance to challenge a virus. The early use of the word quarantine defined a 40-day period that a ship coming to port had to remain at sea to assure that any illnesses which might have occurred in transit would be resolved. How poignant it was this year that the 40 days of Lent came to a close on this Easter Sunday, and the 8 days of Passover, which commemorate the emancipation of the Jewish people who had endured 10 plagues before escaping slavery, occurred in a modern time when the quarantine could not be lifted. Sunrise services had to be foregone and Easter egg hunts postponed. How strange and unnatural it is that on days when so many would gather, we had to stay apart. I have heard this week how difficult it would be for families to remain separated. Yet, in selfless acts, we decided that we would do so that we could deny the virus the opportunity to spread further. One thing that cannot be denied is our desire to be together with those for whom we care the most. In ways most creative, people are coming together, albeit virtually or at a distance, to fill our need for companionship. I've seen families out walking. One son, concerned that he might expose his parents to the virus, drove to their driveway to tell them how much they were loved, returning home after a few moments, as he could never forgive himself if he were the one to take COVID to his parents' door. Others have gathered food and delivered it to the doorsteps of those who cannot leave their homes. These acts of kindness truly celebrate the meaning of this day. Many of our colleagues are working in long-term care and acute care facilities, and others in essential roles on our medical school campus, as the virus does not celebrate holidays nor respect our religious traditions. For their efforts, I am most grateful. I'm mindful that members of our community are experiencing illness or have lost loved ones or friends. To them, we offer our sincerest consolation and condolences. It's most difficult to be apart when doing so, but please know that you and those you love are in our thoughts and prayers. While we know there are still challenging days ahead, there is hope that much better days are on the horizon. So many are working to create or provide rapid diagnostic testing, antibody testing, convalescent serum, and many new therapeutic treatments. And others are driving to discover a vaccine. On this day and others, we recognize how important medical education, research, and patient care shall be to our hopeful future. From our family to yours, I wish you peaceful tidings at this most challenging of times. Please know that I appreciate all the well wishes that we have received, and we return those to you. Please accept my gratitude for your constant support and encouragement. You see, we need each other more than ever. We need our collective intellect, collegiality, and steadfast determination. We need our teamwork, cooperation, and thoughtfulness. Together, we shall continue to make a difference in our community, our Commonwealth, and throughout the world. The virus may have us down, but when the story is fully told, humankind will prevail. That is a message of hope that all of us can embrace.